Hey everybody, Sean McInnes here, and I have just had the pleasure of playing through a bit of Inversion, a new third-person shooter coming to you guys from Namco. I've got Rick White, producer on the game, here to tell us about it. Rick, now, Inversion is sort of the game where you just take a real quick look at the screen and it kind of looks like a cover-based third-person shooter, but you take a few seconds and actually see what's going on. It becomes clear that this is not any ordinary third-person shooter. Tell us what exactly makes this game so ambitious.
Well, what we're trying to do is raise the bar on third-person shooters, and the main significant way we're doing that is through gravity and the use and control of gravity. And we've combined that with our Havoc destruction system so that now everything you see in the world that's floating or movable, you can grab and use as a weapon. The enemies no longer can just duck behind cover. If you control gravity, they're vulnerable behind cover because now you can lift them up out of cover.
So how is this whole system explained in the storyline of the game? Why are these dudes who you're playing as able to do this sort of thing, and what exactly is happening to the world?
Well, the world is invaded by an unknown force. We call them the Lutadors, and these guys all have these, what we're calling grav-links. They're tools that allow them to manipulate gravity. And so they've used these tools to overrun the city that the player lives in. And as the story progresses, it's all about Davis, who is your main character, trying to find his daughter who comes up missing in the initial invasion.
As you're playing through the campaign of this game, is there just sort of a point where you unlock the grav link and then suddenly you can transform gravity for the rest of the game, or is it more of a gradual thing? You're adding new sort of twists and turns to the actual gravity manipulation.
Yeah, I can't reveal too much of the story on that, but you pretty much, at some point early in the story, you get the grav-link tool, and you're able to, at that point, start using it, and it has multiple abilities that as you progress through the game, you're unlocking these abilities, and it becomes more and more powerful.
This is actually a co-op game, it looks like. Tell us about who these two different guys are, what their relationship is, and what sort of teamwork elements you guys are encouraging.
The main character is Davis Russell, and his partner is Leo Delgado. They're both cops. And so they're basically heading to Davis's house when the invasion starts. And at that point, they, like I said, they work their way to the apartment to find Davis's wife dead and his daughter missing. And now they work together to basically struggle through and battle this war-torn city to try and find his daughter. So they have to work together. They both will have grav links, and you'll find cases where you might be out of ammo, and then you're able to use your grav link to get ammo, and Davis will give you clues on what to do next. And so even in co-op, you got to work together to get through certain puzzles.
In addition to the physics manipulation, there's also quite a bit of destructibility going on in there. Cover isn't always so reliable in this game, right?
Correct. Not only is it not reliable because the gravity can kind of pull you out, but everything's destroyable that you're seeing, and you can then use that rubble as a weapon. But with the gravity, you can now pull a car and basically throw it in front of you and use it as cover. You can also pick up a large piece of debris that was just covered a few seconds ago and now have it as mobile cover, and you can have it in front of you absorbing some of the enemy fire.
All right, Rick, well, I appreciate your time today. Can you finish us off by letting us know when Inversion is going to be out in stores, the general release window estimate, and the platforms it'll be out for?
Yeah, basically we put a stake in the ground. It's going to be out February 7th, 2012. It's going to be on the PlayStation 3, 360, and the PC.
There you guys have it. That's your update on Inversion, a game that will be out in just a little bit over a year.
Sponge Force. There.